Alright guys, time part 3 of this, and let's talk about Palutena. So she got interesting changes. So first of all, they actually buffed some things about her. Up tilt now has more damage and knockback, and down smash has more knockback, so... You know, kills a bit earlier with up tilt and down smash, not particularly great moves. Definitely punishable, but they have their uses, right? Down smash was a particularly good parry punish tool, because it was pretty fast. And then like, single hit nair up tilt was pretty good, or like, catching kind of obvious landings with up tilt was also solid. But now, the nerfs. Alright. The neutral air nerf. It has less knockback, which means you just not get go off stage and kill people at unreasonable percents with this move when just edge guard by going run off stage, nair, and lingers to kill people. It's so good kill people though. It also, the less hitbox, let me show you the last hitbox of this move, right? Just so you guys understand what we were talking about, because it was big. So right, oh my god, let's get to it again. So the last hitbox in this move was unreasonably big compared to the rest of the move, honestly. Like, I don't know how much smaller it is, but any smaller is gonna matter a lot because it was a lot bigger than the animation of the move. It was unreasonable, especially when like you're below her. You'd be like, how'd that hit me? So even if it's only affecting aerial opponents, that's gonna matter a lot for edge guarding people, right? Or frame trapping people. Like, this move was such a key move to her for everything. For juggling, out of shield, edge guarding, you name it, and it was important for her. So I honestly think this is gonna be huge because she's not gonna be able to just run off stage, kind of autopilot nair and kill you. And honestly, you might fall out of this move before the last hit. I know this has happened a little bit more. It can happen pre-patch, but it's less likely. Where you could fall out of like the move and avoid the last hit. And now it's gonna happen a little bit more from what I could tell. So, and then one thing that is kind of a compensation though is that it's actually easier to get nair combos now because less knockback. And apparently the Palutena players have found that they might have like consistent 0 to 53 combos now instead of 0 to 46, which is 7% more. So, you know, that's a nice little thing to have. But definitely a nerf move, considering it's such a key part of a game plan. It's kind of like the Peach effect, honestly, where it's like one of the key moves isn't going to kill as early, so the character on average is just going to kill a little bit later. The character's still going to be fine overall, but worse. Definitely top tier still. The other nerf, down throw. So the knockback angle down throw, basically she doesn't get combos on throws after like 50%. Like, she shouldn't get down throw back here unless you're like a heavyweight big character at like kill percents at all. And you don't have to worry about like DIing and air dodging, because before you have to like air dodge the moves to kind of avoid it, and they'd be in a shitty spot because you have no air dodge, you have to DIing and air dodging down throw bear. Now, you should just be able to avoid it freely. So that's going to mess up a kill throw, it's going to mess up her or kill setup, it's going to mess up her combo stuff at like mid percents, meaning you have to worry about getting thrown as much anymore. And overall, it's going to be really nice versus a character who is so reliant on her grab for getting combos, for killing people. And yeah, that's one of the things I complained about the most about this character was down throw back air being a thing, both for damage and killing. So when you go on the training mode and see that you get knocked up really high and pretty far at like 0%, you'll be like, oh, I understand. This is great. So yeah, she'll still be a top tier, but she is going to be worse. Like, I'm not sure if she's not going to be top 5, but at least for a little bit, she's not going to be clearly top 5 type of thing. Also, Palutena shield size. So I was actually streaming before I made this video, and Palutena, I say Palutena. I meant to say Rosalina. And we're not up to her yet. Whatever. I'm being done right now. Skip that. I don't know what this is. This is the multi-jab. I think it just means more hits on the move, so he can't be like punished maybe after hitting people with this. He can follow a bit more. Probably doesn't matter too much, but it's probably one of those things where it's like at 0%, you get punished for multi-jabbing people, and now you can't. Alright, so I don't know what kind of drugs the devs were on with Ryu and Ken, because they keep buffing these characters, and they're getting unreasonable now. And so, down tilt, launch angle adjusted heavy down tilt. I don't think it matters too much. But the down smash, now possible will hit on hit to cancel the attack animation to a special move. Reduce power against shields. That means he gets down smash, which is a 5-frame move by the way. And he low profiles and goes really far. And has very low end lag. He knows that into side B for 39 damage. He can do that into Hadouken and chase you. He can do that into Hadouken and create shield pressure. That and the Shiryu on shield for like super shield pressure you have to kind of respect. There are so many options he can do now that he can special cast with down smash. And while I think it's going to kind of overlap with a lot of his other tools like down tilt, jabs, and like aerials for like get in your face and pressure really hard because that's what the Shotos do. This one in particular seems really scary. And then neutral B, increased opponent's downtime showing against Hadouken, basically more shield stun. And make it easier for the fireball to hit multiple times so it's more reliable, right? Honestly, I don't think it's a big deal. Ryu's Hadouken was pretty good though. So if it's better on shield and like makes it hard to like move away when he pressures you with it, that's gonna be a nice buff. That actually might be a buff I'm understating. I gotta see it more. But then the multi-hitting fireball connecting better. Honestly, he deserves it. Like, multi-hit should connect properly. And this one didn't reconnect that well, so that's fine. And then side B. So the pivoting leg is invincible now. I could have sworn it was invincible already, to be honest. So that's a shocker to me. Because I felt like I couldn't challenge that move regardless. But now it's just flat out invincible. Yeah, see, I don't get it exactly. But I did hear it now beats projectiles, like, better. So maybe that's what it is. Or it says on the ground. Yeah, it's on the ground or whatever. So yeah, apparently the move like beats projectiles better or something like that. But the more important thing is it has more damage. As a combo ender move, and honestly a move you could just throw in neutral kill people with a good read because it's a burst option. That's scary because it's already killing people at reasonable percents. But now it might kind of go into unreasonable percent territory. And also the move is going to be doing a lot of damage. So yeah, that's scary. And then Ken got similar things. You know, down smash stuff. I'm honestly more worried about Ryu's stuff with down smash because of his side B and his Shiryu as opposed to Ken. But, you know, Ken got the same thing with down smash, same thing with down tilt. I'm not sure if this matters much. And then now the side B connects more reliably, which is really scary. Because like, there's a lot of situations where side B didn't connect reliably, and you fall out of it versus the Shotos and just like punish him for it, or at least get it from pressure. That's not happening anymore. You get hit by that side B, you're actually getting hit by the side B and getting comboed. And as a lightweight character, like specialist at this point, I don't want that. I like my lightweights falling out of the move and me not dying at like absurd percents, taking 60 damage. So, very scary. Well, I think the Shotos are going to still have the same weaknesses as before, because these buffs kind of emphasize already extremely strong strengths in their kit. I'm extra afraid if I ever mess up against these characters and get caught in situations they're strong in, or if I ever were to play characters that struggle versus a Shoto and have to kind of fight them like at their ranges, it's even worse now. Like, this is honestly more one of those like win more buffs in the matchups where it matters. Next up, Cloud. Cloud. So, alright. Dash attack. Strong hitbox. That move kind of killed a little bit later than you'd expect, so now it's probably going to kill just as you expect. Flower Smash connects reliably. That's nice. Very rarely mattered as far as I can tell, but it's nice. The tip of the move, which I believe is generally the sour spot of the move, is now stronger. And the move comes out faster. I don't need the exact frame data, but like, even a frame faster on an up smash out of shield is going to be relevant. You know, but I think the tipper hitbox was a little bit weaker. So regardless, it's stronger now, right? That's good. So, pretty nice buff. I'm not sure how much it's going to matter, but it will matter. It's one of those things that by itself won't change anyone's opinions of the character, but people playing the character are just going to notice it and might, like, you know, kind of close out those stocks a bit more than you would before. Now, up B, you can grab it earlier in the up B, I think when he's falling down specifically. So that's nice. It just gives him more versatility with the timing of his recovery, which his recovery is very exploitable. So having that's going to be very helpful for him. It's one of those buffs that it helps fix an issue with the character, so it's a particularly good buff. And then down B, this charges so much fast. This is the buff I saw and I got scared. I got smashed for PTSD. I'm just like, no, why would you do this to me, Sakurai? I don't want this. Yeah, so his limit charges really fast now. I don't know the exact difference, but just eyeballing it, I can tell it is a lot faster, meaning he can have his buffs out longer, he can use more limit attacks, And this is the buff that might make him very good. Another one of those characters that I think has a lot of potential to be a very, very prominent character in the meta after these buffs. And anyone who's already played this character is just going to see increased results. Like, just, it's another way to say it. If you main Cloud, your results are almost definitely going to get better because of these buffs. All these buffs combined do a lot of things that are really helpful for the character. And then you got shield size buff too. Cloud players, you are one of the winners of this patch for sure. Congratulations. And then Corin, Bale, Ridley shield buffs, Kinkaro shield buffs. Incineroar, I don't know what this means exactly. Extend launch distance with opponents and not grabbed with a side special or caught up in the area. Oh, like, instead of like doubles, like free falls, hit someone with like the side B, but they're not grabbed. Take more knockback. Yeah, that's not gonna matter much for 1v1s. Alright, they buffed me for some reason. Piranha Plant. Made the lips briefly invincible after deactivating shield. So when I do this, then I drop the shield, my lips are invincible there. You can't see it. I don't have the invincibility visualization on. But trust me, these lips are invincible. You cannot challenge these lips when I do this. So, I'm fucking godlike now, guys. Don't fuck with me. I've been buffed. Nintendo said, hey, Dabuz, we know you're struggling. You need some help, so we got you, bro. Let's go. And finally, Joker. Alright, it's the Joker nerfs. I think... Oof. So, I don't have it on me right now, but I saw the difference in his down B, and I could just... Actually, not down B, his down guns, and I can just show you. So... Pre-patch, look at the down gun, right? Let's just look at this for a second. Look at those hitboxes, right? Absurd. Hits to the side of him. You know, it's like you'd be like to the side of this character and you still get hit by this move. Now they took away the side hitboxes. This one and this one. It only has hitbox going down here. So that means if you're not directly below the character, gun isn't hitting you. God, down gun was so broken because if you were a slower character, you wouldn't have time to reposition yourself to avoid the guns. And even if you like were a fast character, if you shielded it and like he was drifting to the side of you, you'd have to hold that shield because the side guns would hit you, right? So like if he was just above you and like even to the side of you, you just get hit by down guns, and it was hard to do anything about it. You have to really preemptively position yourself to deal with this move. And considering the frame data on this move and the follow-ups you could have, it was pretty cheap, honestly. Especially when you had like your higher percentage that put you into knockdown situations, tech chases, and when you had like arson out especially, it's happened a lot. So just having a hitbox down here means if he's drifting around you, you're not gonna get hit by down guns over and over if he's drifting past you. And if he's drifting on top of you, it's like he positioned himself well. But you have so much more time to position yourself to punish this move he's coming down with it. And then for edge guarding, it's just not gonna be as good for edge guarding, right? Like he has to position himself so much better to edge guard you with the move. And it's gonna be so much harder for him to do it. And he's not gonna be able to like hit you from one gun into another gun because you're going from like the middle of the move to the side to the middle again to the side. So it's a significantly worse option for neutral, for landing, for edge guarding, for everything. Like, I thought this move was pretty broken, especially if you played slower characters or floaty or light characters or characters with explodable recoveries. And yeah, I think it hurts him a lot. Deserved. I thought this character was the best in the game, him or Pikachu. Kind of depends on my mood that day, but yeah, I am very happy with this nerf. And then the other nerf. Reduce the amount of time Arson is summoned for when receiving damage while Arson is summoned battles with 2 or fewer opponents. Basically in 1v1s, if you hit him when he has Arson out, he loses more meter. I think that's fair. I think it's actually nice, because that way, before you could like hit him a few times, you still have meter for a while. But now if you like poke him out like a couple times in neutral, the loss of meter is pretty noticeable. I don't have the exact comparison numbers, but I remember something like 45% damage is all you need now to get rid of Arson. And I think before it was probably like 55 or 60. I just noticed my pokes are a lot more effective in this matchup now. So you don't have to like hardware neutral with like a combo or like chunky hits when you use Arson out to get rid of it. And I just have to kind of keep him away, like hit him with like light pokes, projectiles, and I'll lose Arson pretty quickly. And yeah, I think the Joker nerfs, he's still going to be top tier. Similar to like Palutena and Zero Suit, the characters' kits are still really good. They still have all these great options. But they're going to be toned down fairly. And I honestly think Joker might have got worse nerfs than Zero Suit or Palu overall. I know a lot of people think Palu got gutted, and I don't believe that. I think Joker got hit the worst, but he's still going to be a top tier. So, I like the nerfs. Overall, I think this patch was really good. This is, in my opinion, the best patch we've had in Ultimate. Period. I know a lot of people are going to say 3.1. And my issue with that is I don't think the patch was fair, where I feel like some characters got nerfed, but then there were better characters that didn't get touched. But I think with this patch, like, the clearly, like, super best characters, like Palutena or Joker, Zero Suit, are getting hurt in fair ways. And though that means the power level of this game is dropping, and then characters that weren't top tier are getting buffed. Generally mid tiers, you know, from all the mid tiers, not all the mid tiers, but like all the characters that were buffed were mid tierish characters, not including shield things. So, you know, really good job this patch. I'm just freaking happy. My lips got buffed. Rosa and Olimar got buffed in significant ways. Top tiers got nerfed. Zelda got buffed. I always love playing her. Like, Sakurai really just said, hey, Dabuz, we know all these patches have been not helping you out. You know you've been struggling. We got you, Dabuz. You're the homie. So, I'm very happy with this patch. It's a very good one. And it's a very significant patch. Which is what I complain about is that previous patches weren't significant. So I'm glad that Nintendo, at least it seems like they were listening and gave us a patch that shakes up the game and should make it better overall. So yeah, my thoughts on the patch. With that said, guys, peace out. Flip mode.